we got results from South Sound. We got results from the Idaho 200. Don't go anywhere. The Loader and I will be right back. You're dialed into the show that informs, entertains, inspires, and promotes all things that go left. Welcome to Late Model Monday, the weekly show to stay in the know about asphalt late models here in the Pacific Northwest. Tonight's show is brought to you by Miller Kitchen and Bath, Bailey General Contractors, and by Myers Floor Covering, Welcher's Gun Shop, Flaming Pig Barbecue, and by the Wenatchee Valley Super Oval and the Leonard Evans Used Car Superstore, and by the great folks at Product41.com, McKinney Glass of Yakima, Atomic Screen Printing, and BLG, Blue Line Graphics. Be unique, stand out, and get noticed. www.blg.blue. And now, back to your horsepower and performance hosts, Terry Bridges and the Load, Jeff Eady. Oh, what's up, racers? I'm your smart performance host, Terry Bridges, and with me in the house, my main man, the Loader, Mr. Jeffrey Eden. What's going on, Loader?
I am done with a very relaxing weekend. I know it was the big race in Idaho, but things kind of made to the point where it was my birthday, my dad's birthday, and we had a family reunion down at the beach, and I was off the air for the whole time.
That's pretty cool. We're down to 296 kpbs. That's scaring me right there.
I don't. KBS.
No, it's usually up a lot more than that.
But,
I'm not sure what's going on. But
Matt Alexander in the house.
What's going on, Matt?
Sounds like you had a great weekend over there. I wish you could have been there, but Chris Miner, Sandy Allen, Rhonda Klein, the very proud mama of Casey Klein.
Absolutely. Adriana Miller. Hey, what's going on?
Todd Havens.
Oh, look at this. Did I see? Oh, there it is. Mrs. Schroeder herself in the house. John Peterson. What's going on?
Well, they had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, they did. Mike Hunter. What's going on, man? So it was a huge weekend for if you were at South Sound or if you were at State Line for the Idaho 200. I don't know which one was bigger. I guess maybe just the hype would make the Idaho 200 bigger, but good stuff going on over at South Sound. Man, what a weekend. I'm just sorry I missed it. It's kind of a shame. I had to work.
Well, you didn't see the post of the Rocket here a little while ago?
For who?
From Rocket.
Ronnie?
Yeah,
he said he didn't have to work, or he did?
No, he said something about you being a slacker. He still had deliveries to make.
Well,
I
yeah.
think Ronnie,
Kyle Matthews, what's going on, man?
We'll have him after. He'll have to come up and help you deliver.
Hey, Stacy Kinsbaugh, what's going on?
She's a happy mama, too.
Yeah, man.
Because Kyle won the Legends.
That's awesome, man. That's super awesome.
I don't know what was going on. They only ran 16 laps, but that'll be
16 laps. What? Was that at State Line?
No.
Oh, is it South Sound?
So I don't know.
I don't know what happened there.
Anyway, South Sound. I got results from South Sound.
Do it, man. Do it.
The super late models. Number one qualifier was Brittany Zamora with a 1367.
Woo!
Austin Tom was a 1397.
That's 3/10, though, dude.
And Bryce Bonanzan, 1398.
Bonanzan, you go, boy.
Max Schroeder, 14002. Jay Sauls with a 1408. The race come down to Brittany Zamora was the winner. Max Schroeder in his first time ever in his super late.
Did you see that post he wrote?
Yeah.
It was freaking cool,
yeah.
Man. He's a stud. There's just, I mean, you and I both know this is one argument that we don't have an argument. We both feel the same way about Max Schroeder. I mean, the kid's just, he's just close, right? I mean, you probably know more than me. Whoop, whoop. Vaughn Racing loves Monday nights.
Oh,
I love that.
Overhaul.
What overhaul? Nice shirt. I'm not liable for the ladies who are going to hit on you. Oh, they're already hitting, dude. They're already hitting.
I'd have had mine on, but I haven't been home since 3:30 this afternoon.
No, dude, you just made it. That's cool.
I had
But do you agree with me that we don't have an argument on Max Schroeder?
Nope, don't have one. Not one.
I mean, he is
actually, from the post that I got from the missus, she said that he actually took second and then got freight train clear to the back and had to go back up and get second again.
Wow, that's impressive.
Hey.
So who was the? I hear, Austin Tom was sort of the man.
Yeah, he was out front and going, and then according to his post, he lost the brakes.
He was like the guy to beat, right?
He was
gone.
That's according to Willie, yeah.
Well, hey,
and I believe Willie.
Why wouldn't you?
So he comes in the corner and things go to the floor, and so what do you do after that? You try to keep from running over everybody. He still finished on the lead lap, but he was
finished down a ways.
Yeah. Tommy Yellowstone was fourth in his debut of the car for the year, and Jay Sauls was fifth.
Mama Mare needs a custom fab shot. One of the nicest families you'll ever meet. Yep. Who's that? Robert Richardson? Schroeder's. Yeah, absolutely. Since you guys didn't call me, well, what? What do you mean? I'm telling you, man. Here's what we got. We got the boss. We got Jeremy Doss in the house, dude. So, yeah. Next best thing to Matt Alexander is the boss, Jeremy Doss. I'm thinking. I don't know.
Late models. Dan Walker was 1469. Kurt Huey was 1473. Kurt Meyer.
Hey, Mike Shorn.
4. And Scott Graff kind of has, I think this is only the second time out, was a 1520.
That's good.
Sad to say.
Yes.
Only 4 pro late models showed up.
Who was that?
Walker, Meyer, Huey, and Graff. That's it.
Wow. That's too bad. Well, everybody was over at State Line. So that's understandable.
Okay. Vintage Mod.
Okay.
Vintage Mod. Devin Ironman. He just continues to win.
He must be a shoe.
Let me tell you, he gets out there and you watch him and he's got hands on the wheel and he is straightforward. He's not looking around. Everything's going forward.
I love that.
I mean, he gets in the car. He's intense. So, Dominic Hunter was second.
Kelly Calhoun says, not even close. Doss could drive a dump truck and win.
Yeah, we could try that once. Michael Newman third. The godfather of the vintage modifieds, Bob Farmer, was fourth. And Brian Wilson was fifth.
Check out Mike Shorn. Hey, I ran the IKF Grands in Poplar Grove, Iowa. Got second in Unlimited 2-cycle. Wow! Mike Shorn, you go, buddy. That's amazing. Way to go.
Super Fours, Joe Bauer, Scott Bedoin, one of the governors. Don't know which one was Ron or Tom. Tommy Laxon and Mike Miller, legends. Says only 16 laps on the website, but Kyle Kinsbaugh. Kyle's had a long road.
Hey, man, that kid's good, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rick McNeil, Levy Jones.
Amino Gino, Go-Kart Monday. You wish it was. What's up, Chris Crane?
Did you happen to see that post that I put up the other day with Levy's sister was driving the car?
No.
Oh, yeah, she was out there driving the car, and I posted and I said, she's coming after you. I ain't worried.
Yeah.
She's a good little shoe.
Not sure anyone at State Line moved as fast as Sherry Garber, LOL. Yeah, did you see that? It was,
No.
Oh, dude.
I haven't watched anything. I have not watched anything from over there.
Dude, when not to interrupt you, but when Casey Klein got in a wreck and he went into the wall, it was right on that wall, right as when you're looking at turn 3 where everybody videos. Yeah. It was get out of the way quick. Good to see you too, Pat Hinton. That was awesome, man.
So, and then Hobby Stocks went to Derek Gomes, J.J. Collins, Chris Branson, Baby Grands, Derek Presley, Stephen Mitchell, Kurt Boyle.
Stephen Mitchell?
Stephen Mitchell.
Is he from? That's not Shane's.
No,
probably no relation to Shane Mitchell, but
Mini Stocks, Devin Matthews, Rick Ackerman, and Eric Alangelis.
Yeah.
And Hermiston, sadly enough, the plug was pulled on Thursday by the governor as she decided that they had to go back to phase 1. They got no racing in. Very, very sad. One of them things. Evergreen, the sports super sprints, Jay Dishnu, Randy Du Bois, and Evan Marginson. Evan drives anything and everything. I tell you what. Superstock Figure 8, Quentin Borson, Steve Cox, and Mackenzie Dietz. Vintage Modifieds went to Steve Woods, Ken Kleisman, and Craig Fortney. Stinger 8s, Dawson Cox, Robert Smith, and Jason Miller. And the Hornets, Tanner Emery, John Newberry, and Brendan.
Tanner Emery?
Nope, not one of them.
Okay. Where's my boy? He didn't run?
I guess not. I didn't see him in there.
Cody Hoops, what's up?
If you were at Skagit, this only dirt result I got for the weekend. Grays Harbor can't seem to update their website, so they didn't get nothing. Devin Borden, first two-time winner at Skagit this year in the 360.
Man, dude.
Robbie Price, Tyler Thompson. The sportsman sprints went to Kelsey Carpenter, Jesse Schofelt, and Eric Turner. Then the midgets, Jared Peterson. And number 2 for about the 15th time this year, Shane Smith.
Wow.
Shane has had just a string of second place.
Consistency.
And
the race goes to the sturdy, not necessarily always to the speedy.
And Nick Larson was in the 3rd spot.
Wow,
I don't know how much of state line you want to give.
Well, we got a little bit before Jeremy Doss, our guest, is going to be calling in tonight. I hope. He said he was gonna. He thought he could make it.
I seen he had a post that he was
gonna make it.
He was gonna call.
Sweet.
I didn't get to see what went on at Rainier. I seen that Rainier had a big show. I was glad to see Rainier running, but we also got to remember that there's a big race coming up for the go-karts here.
That's right, the Betty Boop coming up on the 15th of August. And I told Oma Venable, who is the treasurer and whatnot, that I would give a little plug for that here on Late Model Monday. So if you guys are go-kart fans, this is going to be a great race. It's for a great cause, for a great lady, Betty Singleton. And I hope Anna's there and she gets a ride. I went out Friday. Shannon and I went out on Friday night to check out the karts. And I watched little Sammy Venable in his second race ever in the kid karts. Man, he did so good. I mean, he did so good. He wasn't up front, but he did so good. He was holding a nice line. He was just doing everything right. It was super cool. It was great to see all the people. I saw the Johnsons. I saw, Kyler Culver. I saw the Finches. There was just a whole mess of people. And they had a taco feed. Everybody was having taco salad and everything. It was just super. And they had 375 inches. And I'm going to tell you, the expert bikes were freaking amazing to watch. I think I might be a flat track guy now. Man, those guys are really, really good.
Yeah, flat track guy.
I'm telling you, man.
Right.
And I got a chance to talk to Pat Hinton, which was great. He pulled up. He was super happy. There wasn't as many people in the stands this week as there was last week. He said they had 750 people in the stands last week. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. But cool stuff. Well, no. You're saying what? They're going to get busted? No. I think they knew. You had to sign a COVID waiver when you came in. You had to have a mask. It's all good. It's all good. How many fans were it? Anybody know? Shout out to the photographers and video takers at all the different tracks for the excellent photos and coverage. We just need to figure out how to get the smells from the tracks that come through the videos and pictures. Absolutely. Jeff, how many people was it sold out over there at State Line? Did you hear?
Like I say, dude, I've been offline.
Hey,
I've been offline since Friday.
So anybody at State Line, give us a feedback. Was it? I'm assuming it was sold out. It had to be.
Because that was going offline was the only way I was not going to Jones.
Oh, and here we go. Hang on, Jeremy. Man, here he is. This guy he has won the best short track racer in California. But my guess is he's probably one of the best short track drivers in the country. Welcome to the show, Jeremy Doss. What's going on, JD?
Oh, just another day. Thanks for having me.
What do you mean just another day, dude? You came up here and cleaned up.
Yeah.
And you know what else? You did it in the 35 and not the 75.
I know, right?
I know, right?
Well, now the question I got is: Do you have to pay to drive the 35?
No, it's my dad's car. It's actually my old SRL car that I ran a few years ago.
I figured he'd make you means you won. You have to pay.
Hey, so I got to ask you, going into this deal. And by the way, everybody, those of you just tuning in or you haven't tuned in, we got the boss, Jeremy Doss, in the house, winner of the Idaho 200. Were you worried about Knutson? Because he's been pretty good there.
I knew he'd be some stout competition, but I felt like we were going to be on our A game and we'd give him a run for his money.
Yeah, absolutely.
We seem to be pretty good everywhere we go. So,
dude, you're good everywhere you go. Is right. You know, you won the best short track racer in the state of California. I gotta say, Jeremy, if you were driving for me, I would pretty much take you anywhere and think that you were the best in the country, no doubt about it.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. So now I see you picked up your motel. Did they help you out at the race, or did they just give you a room, or what was that all about?
Yeah, they actually ended up giving us some rooms to stay in throughout the weekend, so it just kind of helped made the trip a little bit cheaper for us since it's such a long way from home.
Wow. Now was that when you got there? They said, "Hey, we'll take care of it," or did you call them in advance, or how did that work out?
It's actually something Michelle Martin helped put together for us. She knew we were kind of on a small budget and from racing every weekend, so she was able to help us out with that and got a hold of them, and they're happy to have us.
So not only is she an amazing photographer, she's a pretty good PR person too, isn't she?
Yeah, the best.
Yeah, she's cool. She's super cool, man. And she's all about Jeremy Doss, let me tell you that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Glad to have her on my side.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So give us some feedback. Did you roll off the trailer as good as you thought you were going to roll off, or?
No, we actually kind of struggled a bit. We put on our same shock package and same setup that we ran at Madera, and we just had struggled a bit, and it wasn't the setup, it was just some other stuff with the car, and we ended up putting it all back by the end of the weekend. It was really stout, so we actually changed the setup a bunch throughout the weekend, and then we ended up pretty much going back to how we unloaded it. Kind of weird how it works.
Isn't that crazy how that works?
Yep.
But you know what? You never know unless you try. That's what I always say. So.
Yep. That's what my crew chief, Twain Sharp, always says. He's always trying.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, man. You know, and so many guys don't try enough stuff that
yep,
I mean, you can always go back, but you'll never know unless you try.
Exactly.
I
agree.
Not to interrupt the train of thought here, but Rhonda Klein just posted, Mitch says Casey's looking for a spotter in Madera this weekend. And then afterwards it says, Jeremy.
Yeah, I would, but I think we're actually gonna not go this weekend. We've been running. I think this is probably like the ninth weekend in a row, so I think we're taking it off actually.
Wow.
So yeah,
Ninth weekend in a row, dude.
And we
yeah.
can't even get
Between
9 races in a row at a track around
Right.
here.
And yeah.
yeah,
But when you're the boss, man, you run everywhere.
Well, you have to travel.
yeah,
Yeah, you've had to
between
travel a lot to get all of those, though.
yeah. Between me running the late model and the modified, and then also spotting for John Moore, it's been a lot of work. So I think we're all due for a break and want to recoup and make sure we're on our A game for the next one.
I tried, Rhonda. I tried.
Yeah, we did. Late Model Monday gave you everything we had. So
Yeah.
what's
hit,
next?
Hit me up for the next one, though.
What's
sure.
next for you, Doss? What are you gonna do?
Shoot, I think our next one, I'll be spotting for John Moore at Roseville next weekend for the SRO race, and then I believe there's another MAV TV Madera late model race following weekend. So
Nice.
I think we're also planning on maybe running Meridian, that 208 race, 10 grand to win at the end of the month. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Hey,
Ooh.
so I got to ask you, if I could get a couple of Late Model Monday stickers for you, would you maybe paste them on your ride?
Yeah, I could do that.
You could, or you'd want to?
I will.
Okay, I will. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what
man.
I like
Yeah,
to
but
hear.
see, the thing of it is,
That's what I like to hear right there.
but you see, he could put them on his, but his dad says no.
No, his dad wouldn't say no, because I told him I'd put that post up because I
Yeah,
thought
you gotta ask him, man.
I no, I don't. Because here's the deal. He texted me. He says, wasn't there a bounty on Knutson? And I thought it was at State Line, but Jeff he chewed my butt tonight. He said, dude, you know you ruined it. It was only at Wenatchee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
I was gonna try to get you an extra grand, but hey.
That'd have been cool.
That would, no doubt, man. So, dude, just catch us up a little bit. You didn't start writing late models, did you? Did you start in go-karts and then work your way up, or how did you?
Yeah.
Is that how it happened?
Yeah, I actually started out in dirt outlaw karts when I was 7. I kind of came through the ranks through those, and then when it started in asphalt, I actually started in legend cars for a few years. I think at the age of 11, 12, and then I actually got into late models around 13 for my first full season. So
you were actually a junior late modeler then, right?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't have that. I wish they had that series when I was coming up through the ranks. That would have been cool, but yep, pretty much.
So now, have you seen Jaden Walbridge run?
Yes, I have.
What do you think?
Pretty good.
Is he pretty good?
Yeah, yep.
His old man, his grandpa wasn't too shabby.
Yeah, I like his grandpa. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, Mark, he's a good dude.
Yeah, yep. He always comes and talks to us at the track, so he's pretty cool.
Yep, that's pretty awesome, man.
Yep.
So the question I got in your late model, what do you run for a motor in it? Are you running a crate or is that an open motor?
Yeah. No, we run a 602 sealed GM crate. The only reason we didn't bring it this weekend is because we were planning on running Madera this weekend, but we've just decided today to opt out.
So what'd you have in it? Was it an open motor?
No, it was a 602.
Yeah, but
Sealed 602.
A sealed 6.0. He says, I'm going to make sure that's clear.
Yeah, there was just some rumors going around, so it's.
But the 602, you're running in your car too?
Yep, that's what we run here, so.
Now,
Yeah, Loader, I'm telling you, man, the dude's a stud.
I guess.
Yeah, we even ran it against the super lates at Meridian on 10-inch tires, and we're still able to get the job done. So pretty cool.
Listen to the boss, baby. I'm telling you, man. It don't matter what. Somebody said you could drive a wagon, a radial flyer, and you'd be fast, dude.
Well, that and a
Heck
dump
yeah.
truck.
Yeah, a dump truck. Yeah, who was that? Was that James Jackson? I think said he could drive a dump truck and he'd be fast.
I'd like to think so.
Well, yeah.
I definitely give it 100%.
Oh, dude, there's no doubt.
Then tell me this. I mean, the 604 to the 602 crate. Why wouldn't you run a 604?
I don't know. That's what we have. And back on I like Madera and stuff. It just seems to be for us the way to go, and we've had a lot of success with it. And then, honestly, I felt like it even helped us at State Line. I felt like those guys were maybe a tenth faster, and you could even see it in practice for the first 10 laps. But 10 laps in their run, you could kind of see me come on strong, and
'Cause
where I think they were burning their tires up.
You're
and they
not,
still
yeah.
had a lot of tire left. So
Yeah, you're not eating your tire.
So
up with a big motor.
let me ask you, are you a fan of that 970?
I'm a big fan. I love that tire. We run it all the time at Madera, Roseville, Ukiah, and it's been a really good tire to us. We usually run it on an 8-inch wheel. We ran it on a 10-inch wheel this weekend, and that kind of threw us for a curveball, but we got a hold of it pretty quick, and ended up being pretty good.
An 8-inch wheel, man, that's standing the tire right up there.
Yeah, but there's some advantages to that, I think. I think there is.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Hey, so, you probably don't know this, but one of your sponsors is a great friend of mine, and he actually crew chiefed for me when I was racing on the dirt. His name is Rick Terry.
Yep. He's told me.
Has he?
He's an awesome guy. Yeah.
He's pretty awesome, man.
So much for him not knowing it.
I'm glad to have him on board. He's been an awesome guy, awesome to us. So.
Yeah, he is. He was an awesome guy, I mean, I wasn't anything like JD here. But we did pretty good when we were together. We had some crazy times together, and we used to go run Willamette every Saturday night together, and he used to drive the hauler, and it was a old pickup. 78 Chevy pickup that had heads on it, and a cam.
Awesome.
And, yeah, it was freaking killer.
That way, if you blew the motor up at the track, you could switch the truck motor out.
Yeah, there was times where we thought about taking the motor out of the pickup and using it, but yeah, he's just an awesome guy, and I'm so glad he hooked up with you, man. That's you got a good dude on there.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad to have him on.
So he did tell you? I'm just kind of pumped because he did.
Yeah. I've seen you guys message back and forth on Facebook a time or two and talk about it too.
Yeah, dude, we did pretty good for what we had, man. We did pretty. It was old Wrecking Yard 327 and all this.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. But one day, I tell him now, I say, one day when I grow up, I want to be like Jeremy Doss,
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Jeff, what do you got, man? How did you qualify? You qualified second quick. What do you think of that Plybond kid?
He's a wheelman, man.
Isn't he?
I'm 0-2 against him in qualifying. I thought I had it in Meridian, his last car out, and they put it on me. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, he's a stud, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where he came from. I mean, he's kind of a state line guy. I know it's his home track and all, but still, I mean, the kid is.
Yeah, he gets the job done. I was pretty upset that happened this last week, and I really wanted to race it out with him at the end. I felt like he was probably the one to beat there, and he was really fast all weekend, so I would have liked to see him.
Were you behind him or anything when it blew up?
No, I think I was right in front of him, so I didn't get to see it happen. I think it started laying down for a few laps because he was right with me, and then 5 laps later, I think it started falling off.
I think if you look on Facebook and look at Tristan Hyder's GoPro, I think he caught the shot of him blowing up.
Yeah, I watched that. That was pretty wild.
Yeah. What do you think of this Casey Klein kid?
He's awesome. I was pretty impressed in that. I think it was the LCQ. I think he had those guys beat, and he got ran in the fence. I felt bad for him, but I'm glad he was able to run the A-main with us.
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty impressive.
12 years old. I mean, dude, that just blows my mind. At 12 years old, I never thought about getting in a car.
Yeah.
It's super cool. You don't see it very often. I mean, you see it at Madera in the junior lates, but not at a big race like that. So for him to make the show, I thought it was a pretty big deal.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
I know that Mitch and Rhonda were over the top over that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So overall, what did you think of the show at State Line?
I thought it went well. I had a lot of fun. And I thought the weekend went pretty smooth. The race, other than the few reds, I definitely liked the second half a lot more than the first half.
Yeah.
On green.
Yeah.
But, yep.
Dude, I gotta say, I was all fired up. I was at Rainier watching the flat track bikes, but as soon as we got done, I was all over the video that Sherry Garber was doing, and Dude, I fell asleep, homie.
What the heck, man?
I know, dude. I was like, but I wasn't the only one.
I don't blame you. I was actually surprised to see how many people stayed up for it. You know, I think I got to my phone about 2 a.m. and there's still people up congratulating me and saying how they were watching the whole thing.
Dude,
Wow,
isn't that awesome? I mean, come on,
Yeah.
Doss. That
That's
is
super
so,
cool.
dude. You got to know that you're kind of the guy when it's 2 a.m. and people are still congratulating you. What's going on, man? I mean, that's dude.
My question is where did that trophy ride going home? That thing was huge.
Yeah. Luckily, we had some D-rings in the trailer. We were able to get it strapped up next to the wall. I had to keep, every time we checked, I had to keep checking on it. It was good.
Oh my God!
Hey, we got a fuel stop. Somebody go check on the trophy.
Yeah.
I love
never had
it.
a trophy like that, man. That's freaking
Hey,
taller than me.
did
That's
Overholt
pretty
make
cool.
those?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chance
Yeah.
Overholt's the man, dude.
Yeah, he is. That was a hell of a trophy.
I don't know
Definitely
if
my favorite.
I don't know if that one had the one that he had did for Hermiston that had LED lights in it. It was cool.
I've seen that.
They're
They're definitely one of a kind.
I went, oh my gosh, look at this, you know, and then I seen that one. I'm going, oh crap, he outdid himself again.
You know, and,
Yep.
and a guy gets tons of trophies, right? But it's those one-off ones, those super
Exactly.
unique ones. Those are the ones that you go, man. You know what? They can have these back, but I'm keeping this bad boy.
Yeah, I feel it. Yep. That one's pretty neat.
Yeah, dude, that's pretty awesome, dude. Man, I'm just stoked for you, man, because
Thank you.
you ran so good. Well, I was there the year you raced the Canadian, and you guys ended up spinning in turn 4,
Yep.
and that let Gary Lewis go on and win it.
Yep.
But you were definitely the guy in that one too. I mean, there was no you two guys were. He led the most in the first half, and then you guys were going at it in the second half. But it was just.
I had a lot of fun that weekend. It was cool. We were getting hard.
Matt Alexander said you weren't prepared for a 6-foot trophy.
I wasn't, man. He came up with that. I'm like, dang, what am I gonna do with this?
Chance,
It's heavy too.
He says it's heavy too.
Chance says he can hang candy off the top so you can't reach it.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna make a trip this weekend.
I love it. That's so
Yeah.
cool. Hey, man, you know what, Jeremy? I mean, I just want to say, I don't know about you, but, in what we do, the loader and I, and we go around, whatever, but, man, aren't the people just the greatest in our racing community, man?
Yeah.
And
Couldn't do it all of them.
well,
Support.
the worst of it is it's so sad because this year not being able to have fans. Your fans
I know.
are usually
That's what was super cool for me.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere I've raced this year, there's been no fans, and it's just kind of been a little bit different. You're getting out of your car and winning, there's no one there, So to be able to get out of the car, even if it's 1 a.m. with a bunch of fans there, was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's been the whole thing about over there. And I'm sure that's a lot of the draw. There's someplace I can go watch a race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there about, 3 weeks ago. Loader couldn't make it. We were going to go. But, man, they had 5,000 people in the stands. I mean, it was sold out. There was cops out on the street directing traffic. I mean, it was crazy.
That's cool. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I hope they continue that.
So
you're not seeing that over here, so.
Well, in Cali?
Yeah. But there's still no fans wearing masks. Kind of sucks. But
Dude, dude, are you done with the masks?
so done. I was
so done, dude. I'm so done.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm over it.
He said I'm over it.
I think come November it'll be all gone. So
Yeah, that's what everybody says, but man, I don't know, dude. Cause I work for FedEx, so we have to there we go. It was restored. We have to wear masks everywhere we go. Like when we go, like I got a lot of stops at hospitals and stuff like that. And
gotcha.
Dude, it's a joke. It really is.
Yeah.
Matt Alexander says we were wanting a backflip.
I'm not. I can't do that. I'm not quite.
Oh, dude,
I'm
love
not that coordinated.
Oh, bullshit.
Get out.
BS, Doss. You're the boss, dude. You can do it all.
I can do it on a trampoline, though. That's about it.
Plybon said that you are a class act and was great hanging with you and his dad this weekend.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
You know,
I'm looking forward to racing them more. I think they're going to be at Meridian, so it'll be cool to race with them again.
Are you gonna? When is Meridian now?
August 29th.
Are you gonna be? So you're definitely gonna be there.
I'm planning on it. I don't think we have anything scheduled that weekend, and it's $10,000 to win. So why not? You know.
Yeah. So why not? He said, so why not?
so
yeah, let's go try to get another one.
So the question I have is, do you get a weight break for the 602?
We did at Meridian earlier in the year, but like at State Line, we didn't get a weight break. We weighed exactly what the 604s did. We only had a 4-inch setbacks like they did, same left. So there's no breaks for us this weekend.
Boom! Even more impressive.
Well, it sounds to me like you don't need one.
Yeah, I think everyone else agrees with you.
Yeah, baby. No way. He'd break his back. That's what Dwayne Sharp says.
I agree with him. It's not worth it.
Who was that used to do that? That was the dude that drove for
Edwards.
Edwards. Yeah.
Carl Edwards.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Come on, dude. You're as good as Edwards.
Yeah, I'm better than him. I just can't do a backflip.
Love that, baby. I love it. So you're definitely going to be at. You're hoping you're going to be at Meridian for that $10,000 to win show.
I'm hoping. Yep. If everything goes as planned, we'll be there.
Wow. So now you said I had to check with my work and all that to see if I could be on. Where do you work at?
I didn't have to check with work. It's just I drive a commercial vehicle truck, and most of the day I'm out of service, and some days are longer than others. So I just wanted to make sure.
No, I
was
get
able
it.
to get off on time. So
I get it, dude. I'm one of those dudes.
I got up at 4 a.m. so I can make it just for you.
Dude, you're the man. You are the man. So you started 2 hours early?
Yeah.
Dude, I love you, man. I love you, man.
Love you guys too. Thanks for having me.
No, seriously, man. We do love you, man. I
appreciate that.
We think you're awesome. And
cool.
you know, and I love your dad too. You know I gave you guys a decal the last time, and you guys ran it. So I know that if we get you some decals, you're gonna put them on, especially if you go back to the Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna be covered in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Terry's gonna sponsor you.
I might. I can do it now.
You ought to.
I can do it now. I might could throw some coin your way now. I'm in a position where I could do that.
I think for the Derby, if you want a sticker on there, you gotta throw some money our way.
So maybe if I bought a set of tires, would you do it?
Done deal. I'll do it.
Oh, sweet. I could probably do that.
All right.
So you got to keep in touch with me and let me know what's going on.
Okay, we'll do.
He probably wants to be part of the crew too.
Yeah, I do. I want to be on the radios.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the radio. No,
Yeah.
you're not wanting.
What do you mean?
No.
You don't know, dude. You don't know. I could probably coach him to a W, baby.
Yeah. How come you didn't make that move? Because I turned you off.
No. I would never turn the boss off, dude.
No, he turned you off.
Oh, he might have, yeah.
Because about the time you go into turn one, I remember back when I was racing.
Rick Terry told me, hey, Doss. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you don't want him on the radio.
Dude, are we crazy or what?
Oh yeah.
But
I like talking with you guys. It's comfortable. It's fun.
That's what it is. That's what we want, man. That's what we're all about. We don't have all the fancy stuff and the replays and all that stuff.
The air-conditioned room.
Yeah, we're just. You know what it is, Doss? It's upstairs. I got a 3-bedroom house. I made one of the spare bedroom my studio.
I dig it.
Yeah, and we just do it. I'm just on my laptop with a little webcam. Dude, we're just low pro, dude. We're just.
Hey, it gets the job done.
And isn't that what it's all about?
Yep. I think so.
That's what I say. What does Doss say? Just get the job done, baby.
Yep.
Hey, man, have you raced down there with Herschel at all? Herschel Jr.?
I don't think so.
Dude, you need to go down there and I think he's having his way with things down there. You need to go down there and change things up a little bit.
Now
Herschel's gonna kick my butt, but
you just got called out.
that's right.
No, you just got called out.
What? Let's see.
Okay, Stephen, how come you don't have a DOS sticker on your wall?
Well, because he ain't sent me one.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
What are you going to send me, a 35 or a 75? And you know what else I think?
75.
And I think I know I kind of do, because I was kind of bitching about the 35. But
a number's a number.
I'm thinking, you know what you should do, Doss, is you should put 7D5.
7D5.
Yes. and do the D in the same font as those numbers.
Yeah.
And put
Maybe,
7D5 on it. Wouldn't that be dope? And have three numbers. Only the middle one's the letter.
Yeah, maybe. That's
what do you
different.
mean, dude?
I was 75D last year at Madeira.
You were?
Not 7D5. Yeah.
7D5. Wouldn't that be dope?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah, hell yes, it would be. You know it would be.
Here.
Listen to him.
Newhouse goes 26.
Woo!
26, huh?
Michelle Martin says no. Of course, Michelle Martin says anything I would say, she's going to say no to.
Yeah, if she says no, I can't do it.
I know. Anything I say, she's going to say no to, so I get that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Heck yeah, man. Hey, congratulations, dude. I got to say, I'm just going to tell you right now, man. I love you, man. I think you're a class act. I think you're probably, if not the best, one of the best short track racers in the country.
Thank you. I really appreciate
I mean, there's Peltier, who I think is the bomb. But, dude, you just get it done. And you travel, and you're kind of like, who's the other dude? Who's the dude that travels everywhere?
Talking about Bubba?
Bubba.
Pollard.
Yeah, you're like Pollard, man. You go around and you just go and
I'll take it. That's a compliment right there.
yeah, you go around and you just you go and take the big stuff, man.
Yeah, we try.
Did you get a chance to talk to Garrett while you were over there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ain't he cool, dude?
He's the coolest. Yeah, I went and got myself a T-shirt too. I had to rep him.
Did you?
Yeah.
I know, man. You know, I lettered a few of his. He took one car back. It took me 2 weeks to do it. Yeah. But I lettered one of his cars that he took back to, he went back to Hickory. And then,
nice.
And I think he went to the other one back there. God dang it. What's the name of it? Anyway, he wrecked it. It took me 2 weeks, and he wrecked it. But he ended up buying 2 new cars, and that was all that.
Yeah, Senecas, man. That's the way to go.
Yeah, but this was before that stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's one of the things that Hyder put up.
Yeah,
that you won for the Seneca group.
Yeah, it's always cool when one of us can get it.
Hey,
done.
Bob Seneca was a stud, man.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah, that's what you hear. That's right. You were pretty little, huh?
Yeah.
So in the 80s, you were probably how old? Were you even born yet?
Oh no, not even close.
When were you born?
96.
So you don't know Mike Eddy or any of those guys?
So old.
I've heard of them all. I didn't.
And Gary Ballou. Gary Ballou was the man,
yeah.
dude.
I heard of him.
Yeah,
Yep.
Gary Ballou was like way ahead of his time.
Nice.
Dude,
cool.
I love it. He's just a youngster, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Man, I graduated high school. When did you graduate?
2015.
Oh my God, I graduated in 81.
Dang.
I graduated in 75.
Dude, I wasn't even thought of.
I just turned 63.
Mike
Friday.
Doss wasn't even thinking about babies then.
No.
Oh my,
Does
Dude,
your
he
mom?
was a baby then. He was born in 71.
What does your mom go to all these?
Yeah, she goes to most of them. She was there this last weekend.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, when
Sweet.
she could get the time off of work, she goes.
Is she hard on you?
What's that?
Is she hard on you?
she can be, but I think she's pretty cool. I think my dad's
awesome.
way harder on me. So.
Well, as it should be.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know, this show is worth so much more than I thought. Newhouse goes, Havens, I still got your radiator cap.
Oh, man. Dwayne Sharp, laughing my ass off. I love it.
Well,
Bubba, yes. Peltier, no chance, says Kelly Collin. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You might have to go put a whooping on Peltier there, Doss.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Maybe at the Derby.
He said, well, maybe. How is that Derby,
cool.
man? That Derby is pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the greatest. It's definitely my favorite race of the year.
And
I don't think there's anything quite like it.
There's nothing tougher, is there?
I don't think so, no. I mean, not only are you racing the toughest competition in the country, but Five Flags in its own is a really hard track. I mean, it's been the hardest for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
have you wanted to punch anybody like Nasi?
No, I like him. I really do like him. He says what's on his mind, and he speaks the truth, and I appreciate that, you know.
Yeah, I guess I do too. I mean,
yeah.
I watched a couple races where, you know, he said Pollard used him up, but I think Pollard just gave him a, you know.
Yeah.
Did you see the? Yeah, I think Speed 51 said you make the call, and dude, it was like brutal. I mean, he let him gather it up, and then turn 4, he just dumped him and wasted him. But oh well, that's the way it goes. Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Hey man, we appreciate you taking the time. I appreciate you getting up at 4 a.m. just to be on this show, man. You have no idea.
Heck yeah.
I'm serious, man. It means a lot to us. It does mean a lot to us.
Sweet. Cool. I wanna give a shout out to Dwayne Sharp, my dad Mike Doss, my mom Denise Doss, Dale Dodds for all making this trip to State Line possible. So it's pretty cool, and I want to thank all my sponsors. So
get them.
It's been pretty special.
Who are those sponsors?
Oh, there's a list. Ernest Performance, Seneca Performance, PSC Brakes, Swift Springs, Horsepower Project, Joe's Racing Products, Frank's Radio, RT Painting, SNS Sports Enterprises, Pacific Export, Pit Stop USA, Competition Carburetors. So, Hampton Inn. So
and now, Late Model Monday, baby.
Late Model Monday. Yeah.
Hey, you know, new Matt Alexander says new challenge at State Line: Doss versus Peltier.
Right, I'm down. Next year, let's go.
Peltier, you here? Are you listening to this? Doss is calling you out, man.
It'll be a fun one, that's for sure.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Todd Connell says, "See you at Meridian, Doss."
Sweet, looking forward to it.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully the loader and I can make it over there. So.
Yeah, you should. I'm sure there'll be a big turnout. Hopefully just like this last weekend. I don't know why there wouldn't be, so be cool.
You're the man, dude. Thanks, Jeremy, for being on the show, buddy.
Thanks
All right,
for
man.
having me.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You guys have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye. Thanks. Dude, how cool is that cat?
Okay. Cool.
Super cool. Jeremy Doss, our guest. Chance Overholt says, bring beer. Ashley Peltier, I love it. Oh, here we go. Northwest Race Report, or at Late Model Monday, Northwest Race Report, stirring the pot. Did I start that? Or
the Terry Bridges special.
Loader, I love you. That's my teammate, and he's saying, you're stirring the pot, Bridges. Look at that. But I didn't say it. Karen Thompson said, Ashley Peltier. Oh, no. Here we go.
And the snacks.
And the snacks, of course. Absolutely. Hey, a Doss versus Peltier, I'd be there. I might quit for that.
You hear that, Cox? He's going to quit already.
No, I wouldn't, but I might. That would be that's going to be legit. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Jeremy Doss made it, man. Jeremy Doss is a good dude. I got to get some Late Model Monday stickers to him. Hey, Mr. Walden, if you're listening.
You've been taking this week after week. Call the man.
I'm just going to call him.
you keep saying week after week. Now call him.
You call him. You're retired. You hook it up and I'll pay for it. You're good at that.
Like I trust you.
Hey, let's go down the list. Jeremy Doss wins it. Glenn Knutson second. Hey, we got to give a shout to Knutson. I mean, seriously. I know we made this all about Doss, but Knutson is a stud.
Not a doubt.
No doubt about it. Braden Havens third. Terry Halverson fourth. Here's the one, Jeff, that I'm impressed with. Agni Howell is fifth. How awesome is that?
Uh-oh. I like this one, too.
Toss in the riddle, boys. Hey, man. Bring them. They were absent at there, but what do you think of Agni Howell getting fifth?
That's great.
Isn't it great?
It's great for him.
It is. And Terry Halverson fourth. I mean, come on, man. Terry Halverson, that's awesome. Trayton Tarr in the old Plybon ride.
You know what?
What did you say before we started the show?
Maybe they want the car back. But this is the thing. He started 25th.
Tarr did?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Started 25th and finished 6th.
Yeah. What a nice guy. Yeah, he is a good guy. Glenn Knutson is a great guy. Kathy McDougal, I love Agni Howell. I just think it's so awesome he got fifth. I'm just beyond excited. Tristan Hyder, seventh.
Used up his tires. By the time they got done,
He was on an open motor.
Yeah.
Jason O'Neill, 6th, 7th, 8th. 9th was Caden Anderson. 10th was Dave Garber. 11th, Mitch Klein. 12th, Trevor Christiani. Does that surprise you?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, but,
Look at this. Buck Knoll Jr., 13th. There's a stud. Alan Kress, 14th. Kyle Tellstrom, 15th. Jared Martin, 16th. 17th was Briar Reynolds. 18th, Garrett Huffines. 19th was Garrett Evans. I don't know what happened there, but you said there was a Garrett on top of a Garrett.
Yeah, that's what I seen.
Yeah.
That was a picture.
Yeah, now I don't know. Somebody help me, Chance. The last time I was at State Line, who was driving that station wagon?
That was Tar.
Yeah, was that Trayton Tarr?
I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's been
yeah.
the station.
He was rolling that wagon, homie. I'm telling you, the wagon master.
And from Chance, I agree with you. From what I've heard about the race, that was he had the drive of the race.
Chance, hit me. Yeah, Trayton Tarr, driver of the race. Yep, Matt Tarr. Oh, that was Matt Tarr.
Oh.
Matt Tarr drove that wagon like a bad boy. I'm telling you.
Well, I think they all drive the wagon.
Yeah. The Tars can just flat wheel. How many of them are there? We don't know for sure. That's still an unknown.
That's his pops.
Yeah, we know that there's 9 of them. There might be 10 of them or 12 of them or 15 of them. We don't.
We're not sure yet.
We don't know. Loader says, we don't know. I love it. Hey, I am just so glad for Matt Alexander and Luke Kerr over there at State Line. What a great job they're doing. Evergreen, do we have anything from them over there?
Over where?
At Evergreen, did they run anything this weekend?
I already did it.
You already did it?
Yeah,
okay, great.
They had sprint cars.
Who won that?
You would have to do that to me after I already put my notes away. Who won it? Jay Dishnow.
Jay Dishnow. Way to go.
Randy Du Bois was second, and Evan Marginson.
Joanne Bartle says, too many to count. I'll tell you, Casey Klein won the most amount of fans.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that any. I mean, especially from the sounds of it, with the last chance, he was 3 wide on the outside, going for it. But dude, that's you're going to get people rooting for you.
I'm so proud of Jared in only the second late model race. Hey, Betty, thank you for telling us that. We didn't know that. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, what was Jared Martin? 16th in only his second late model race. Hey, you know what? Loader was saying before we started the show, we were talking, and he said, I don't know that anybody's a loser if they make the A main. You know, and so whether you're 16th or 20th or 24th or however many they started over there, 24. 26. Okay, so if you're 26 or you're first, if you make the show
with 40,
yeah,
cars.
dude, I'm sorry. That's just awesome. So it's not always, you know, and I say this to people all the time, it's not always where you finish. You know, that's not always indicative of the performance that you've gave. You could finish 16th and give the performance of the race. Look at Tar. He started 25th, and what was he? Sixth. I mean, come on. You know, you can say, well, he was still sixth. Well, that's a pretty strong performance. That's 19, what is that, 19 spots? 15 spots?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Northwest Super Late Model Series abbreviated season opens August 15th at South Sound, says Troy Blanton. Love it. Yes, Jared will be a stud in Pro Late. Take that to the bank, says Chance Overholt. Hey, I got the shirt on, so I know. Hey, and just so you know, Chance, I repped this thing all day yesterday. Does it smell? No, it doesn't. It's only my second day. I wash them after the third. Shut up, Loader. Loader's always, he's hating on me all the time, man. I just don't get it. But that's okay. I wouldn't know what to do if he wasn't. Yeah. Oh, hey, definitely was a very impressive run by him. Yes. Casey Klein and Hayden Plybont. Those are the two youngsters are going to be. Troy Blanton stepped into the flag stand at State Line and did an awesome job, says Karen Thompson. Why? Did their other flagger think it was too much? Tar also had to race the B main after getting a black flag in the heat race. He definitely had to pass a lot of cars this weekend. The cars in the main at 200 were tight in qualifying. Absolutely, yeah. They were. I mean, you had to be in the 13s, I think, to make it.
The top five were in the 13s, and everybody else was just tight after that in the 14 O's.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, and in 13s, you had Plybon, Doss, Evans, Havens, and Bucknell Jr. all in the 13s.
Bucknell Jr. qualified in the top five?
Yep.
Bucknell, you are a stud. And, man, you should have seen his car. It got tore up the last time I was there. I can't believe, man, he qualifies fifth quick. That's pretty impressive. Love those guys. Love the Knowles. They're just great people. And you know who I met the last time at State Line? Was Sherry Garber's mom, Mrs. Garber. She was so amazing. She came up and she said, hey, I just wanted to say hi. And, you know, it was just so cool. No corn dogs in the snack shack, though. I forgot to grab a shirt, Chance. Bring a large to Meridian. Casey Tillman. I believe that 16 that locked in were .212 apart.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, and let's not discount South Sound.
Oh,
that was a good field of cars there.
Yeah, they were, and you know what they're all looking for? The 15th. Those guys are out testing for the 15th.
Yeah.
And
Carol Bly Garber. Yeah, she's an amazing lady.
I'll put it to the rest of you guys. Watch out for
Matt Alexander. Hands down. Can't thank you so much, Troy, for stepping up to the plate. I don't know what happened to the other flagger, but hey.
Tendonitis?
Well, my hat's off to him to say, hey, this might be a little bit more than I can handle. And Troy Blanton jumps in there. Troy Blanton's a veteran. So
at the age of 12.
Yeah, at the age of 12.
Well, he started flagging when he was really,
yeah,
like
man.
16.
Well,
14?
did you see? I think
He was 100.
Glenn Borden sent me the picture of that young kid that was flagging at the. Did you see that? He was back east at the, I don't know if it was the Chili Bowl or whatever, and the kid was working he was working it, man. He couldn't have been more than 10 years of age, and he was working those flags.
When did you start flagging?
Yeah, Troy, when did you start flagging, man?
Because I was young. I know that. I mean,
I want to know when State Line is going to have Speed Tour Sprint Car Series there. 2021?
What, you can't ask us because we don't know.
We don't. That's right.
You don't want us to set in the schedule.
Yeah, if we set the schedule, it'd be every weekend. But Carol Bly Garber is an awesome race mom. Yes, she is. She was so awesome, and she said, I just wanted to come by and say hi and meet you. It was just so cool. So cool. And now we know where Sherry Garber gets it. Because she did a hell of a job on the video. I know you didn't watch it. You said you were at Sand Lake.
I was out of.
But I'm telling you what,
reception.
she did a great job. Kenny Burns had some killer replays. It was pretty cool. It stresses Troy out so much that he lost all of his hair. Well, what are you going to say about me, Overholt?
The show I stress him out.
Oh, my God. That's crazy. What do you got, Loader?
Pro 4 trucks at State Line. Jason Majors won that one.
Oh, the Beast.
Legends car was Brock Denny. Hobby stocks, J.J. Moore. And Fever 4s was Alex Bartlett.
Way to go, Bartlett. Doug, you ought to be a proud papa. Man, I'm telling you, Jason Majors is a beast. Not only is he a beast on the racetrack, he's a beast. Have you seen that guy? He's a bodybuilder.
Oh, well, I don't want to see him.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't want to see him pissed, that's for sure. Kenny Burns and Sandy did it fantastic. Yes, they did, Betty. All your hair migrated to Loader's face.
Yeah, and it's gray, so.
Overhaul, I love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what? You're getting me confused with my son, Seth.
Oh.
I flagged for the NWPA or PRA, and the Northwest Super Late Models turned the Pro 4 duties over to Seth about 3 years ago.
Okay, now we know.
Pro Lates at Evergreen Saturday. Sherry is the bomb. Let's go racing on Facebook. Check out the page. It's super cool. And I don't want to leave out
Chance, you're dead. You don't have to worry about it. You're dead.
No, you're not dead. I love you. I'll always love you, especially for that. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to my man down south, Stephen Blakesley. He's got a show coming up tomorrow night. Be sure you check it out. It's the short track. What is it? It's on Tuesday nights. Check out Stephen Blakesley. He's got a great show, and I just want to give him a shout. He's super supportive of our show. We're nothing like him. He's got all the cool stuff. He's got all the lower thirds. He's got the replays. He's got the cameras and stuff. He's way cooler than us, but Stephen Blakely does a great job. He's a great announcer, and just want to give him some love. Never seen a flagman run a hood to the pits when it fell off being towed. More than a flagman, an amazing person. All employees stepped up to the plate and exceeded my expectations. Couldn't have been possible without them, says Matt Alexander.
Very well put.
Hey, Matt, I'm going to be over there on the 15th of April. You and I need to get together. You need to come. Of August. You need to come out to the lake and hang out and have a few drinks, and we'll float on the water, and we'll BS about some racing. Shut up, Loader.
I think COVID's got him. He's been wearing too many masks.
Listen to this guy. I love him, though.
If you're looking at some racing this weekend, South Sound is not racing this weekend. Evergreen. Now, this one, they hadn't canceled off their schedule yet, but they were supposed to run an ARCA West deal. It wasn't off their schedule, so I don't know. On the 7th, but on the 8th, they're running pro, late models, street stocks, mini stocks, outlaw figure eights. big weekend for Wenatchee. Jerry's Automotive Pro late models, Mountain Dew Junior late models, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning Thunder Cars, Plum Perfect Roadrunners, and the Bandoleros will be there. Hermiston, nothing. God, I hope they get back to racing. This is kind of a bummer that the state or their counties shut them down because of the COVID deal. State Line has their Wednesday and a regular Wednesday night racing, and this weekend is Monster Trucks. The place will be full.
Uh-oh. What did I do there?
I don't know.
There we go.
And Skagit's Thursday Night Thunder with 360 sprint cars, modifieds, and tuners. Grays Harbor is running the West Coast Modified Clash. So it's supposed to be their speed week, being they can't have fans and stuff. They got kind of a cool deal going. Check them out. I think they're on Dirt Oval. Skagit's on their own TV station. Deming's back in action on Friday night with their regular classes. Cottage Grove's having carts on the 7th. Big cars on the 8th with the late models. Limited sprints, modified. Sport mod, street stocks, and sport compacts.
Check this out. Doubled purse for the junior lates. It's $1,000 to win. Is that on the 15th?
Yes.
Make sure you vote tomorrow, says Jeff Ford.
Yes, vote. Get Slinsley out of there.
Is that tomorrow?
It has to be in tomorrow. Done.
Wow, I didn't know that.
No.
Yakima Speedway, nothing.
Yep.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. Like I say, we've got, Hermiston being shut down basically by the health department because of they went back to level 1. I feel for them. They had a great show lined up for this last weekend.
Kate Brown, what a loser. They're going to find her in a ditch somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Don't forget, check out the Red Mountain Event Center. Like and share their pages. We got to keep this going for them guys. That way we can have racing back at Tri-Cities.
Yes, everyone, get out and vote Culp. Absolutely vote Culp.
And
I'm voting Culp.
You didn't even know you were supposed to vote.
I know, but I'm voting Culp. I thought it was November. I'm lost. Don't ask me. Listen to Loader. This guy, man, I give him cigars and everything else, and he's all over me. That's okay. That means I'm good.
Yep.
There's
the train.
Kevin Bridges, there's the train. Matt Alexander, yes, I'm going to be there then. I'll be there for that $1,000 to win Junior Late show. That's going to be sweet.
So we got, and don't forget, we got the
next to King Ainsley, Thomas Flybon.
You won't be there for the boop, do please.
I won't. No, they asked me to come and announce it, but I can't. I'm going to be over there, and I'm going to be at State Line. You go announce it.
I won't be there.
Where will you be?
South Sound.
Oh.
Super late model.
Vote for corn dogs and elephant ears at the snack shack.
Oh.
Chad's overhaul. I'm so proud to wear this shirt. I love it.
I would have been.
It's the primary.
I wore mine yesterday, and it's only good for one day.
I love it. Corn dogs and elephant. Hey, I'm telling you, if they vote me in for mayor, there's going to be a whole lot of tax breaks for racetracks and promoters.
Yeah, and you will be fined for not watching Late Model Monday.
You will. I meant dictator. Hey, we love you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being on the show. I'm going to let Loader run us out of here.
You've already done that.
Thanks a lot. See you next week, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Dodge. Great interview.
Hey, yeah. Right on, Jeffrey.
Remember. Miller Kitchen and Bath.
Bailey General Contractors.
For Myers Floor Covering.
Walter's Gun Shop.
Flaming Pig Barbecue, which I had last Friday.
The Wenatchee Valley Super Oval and the Leonard Evans Used Car Superstore.
Product 41.
Atomic Screen Printing.
Fire Garcia Brothers.
Oh, good boy. And BLG, Be Unique, Stand Out, and Get Noticed. Hey, those are the people that make it happen here.
Without them and without you, there's no reason to be.
That's it. I'm your Horsepower Performance host, Terry Bridges.
And I'm the other guy,
The Loader. Jeff Eden. We love you guys. See you next week. Thank you, Jeremy Doss. You are the boss.
Thanks, Todd.
Hey, race fans, this is Steve Blankenship. You are tuned in to the quickest show on the web, Late Model Monday.
Well, that's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed the show. If so, please like and share on Facebook. And don't forget to stop by terrybridgesracing.com on the World Wide Web and subscribe so you never miss a show. The audio version of tonight's show is now available on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, CastBox, or Podcast Addict. For The Loader, Jeff Eden, I'm your Horsepower Performance host, Terry Bridges. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Late Model Monday, a Circle Left production.
Got one more thing to add here real quickly. We've all been saying our prayers and stuff for Pit Mom. And I just got a text here. She wants to send everybody love, her appreciations and prayers. Her lungs are cancer-free, so the spots on her lungs are not cancer.
Yes!
So now it's now we got to go finish the kidney and do the rest of the stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord. Put God first. Everything else falls into place. Thanks for the prayers. We love you. See you next week.